Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The Honorable President, past President, respected members, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. I hope you all will be doing well and staying safe in this pandemic situation. I'm Muhammad Awais, fellow member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan, currently serving as the Office Managing Partner, Lahore, and Tax Market Leader North of EY Ford Roads. I started my journey from a very humble background. I was born in a very small town of South Punjab, Kabirwala, obtained initial education from there. And once I completed the graduation, then it was a big dilemma for me, which profession I have to choose. After exploring multiple options, I ended up by selecting the chartered accountancy. But now the real challenge was how to enter into such profession, how to get an articleship in a firm. But at that time, as Allah always helped me a lot, and I was given in the hands of a best principal, Mr. Imran Afzal, and also I got the best mentor and my teacher, Mr. Ashfaq Ahmed, who polished my skills in such a way that I am now in front of you. I'm a strong communicator, a professional having collaborative and inclusive approach, and an agile leader having a coaching leadership style who truly believes in diversity and inclusion. Next, I want to discuss my passion for the ICAP. Right after starting my articleship in 1992, I started working for my institute. I joined the CASA North. I was elected as the member and the secretary of the CASA. That was the time I found a passion of my life, a passion of leadership, and deliver the results. 1998 is one of the most memorable years in my life. When I became the member of this honorable institute, I also started my professional career with EY Ford Roads. But still, my passion for working with the ICAP has not stopped. I continued working on various committees. I was elected as the member of the Northern Regional Committee for the term 2009 to 2013, and also served as the chairman of the Northern Regional Committee for the term 2012 to 2013. Thereafter, I got the opportunity to serve you as the council member of this institute for the term 2017 to 2021. Due to the time constraint, I will quickly highlight about the key achievements during this term. As a member of the executive committee, we are working on the governance. We are very much aligned and we are continuously working for strengthening the governance structure of the ICAP. We know how to bring this institute in the future. We also realize the needs of the full-time CEO, and we are continuously working on that. And we assure you that we will appoint a well-dedicated full-time CEO after getting the proper changes in the CA ordinance. Similarly, as a chairman of the Fiscal Laws Committee, I work closely with the different stakeholders, including revenue authorities, ministries, on different proposals, resolving the issues facing our membership. As a chairman and member of the Membership Affairs Committee, we worked on all segments of our profession. We were developing a practice manual for our practicing members. We are also conceptualized a program for the non-QCR rated firm. As a chairman of the Publication Committee, we made a lot of improvement in our publications that are Pakistan Accountants and our monthly newsletters. Education and examination has always been very close to my heart. I have continuously worked on the education task force, and we presented a new education scheme to you. Meanwhile, in the examination department, we shifted towards the open book examination, and we've gone away from the rote learning. We also introduced the e-mocking softwares. We also introduced the remote proctoring softwares, which are quite providing facilitation to our students. For our overseas members, we strengthened the legal setup of certain overseas chapters and also established the Dubai branch in office. Going forward, I'm presenting myself as an aspiring candidate for the upcoming ICAP election. So what's next? If I get the opportunity to for the council, these 4 are my key focus areas. Starting from leveraging technology to upskill CAs for the 5th industrial revolution. Considering the digital disruption around the globe, I want to see our members to be fully equipped with the emerging needs of the future businesses. To cope up with these challenges, we already have conceptualized the state-of-the-art Center of Excellence at ICAP for existing members and particularly for the industrial members. We will provide the relevant courses and diplomas for their needs, and also will impart the relevant trainings to them. Moving towards the next, that is the reimagining the role of the future CAs. As it is said that a great building can only be built on the strong foundation. So in order to produce strong professionals, there's always a need for continuous review and upgradation of education and training program. We have recently introduced a new educational scheme. The approach which was adopted, which is very aligned with the leading practices. We identified key skills which future CAs must possess, and then we trace back these skills into our curriculum. We made extensive discussions with the subject matter specialists and finalized this scheme. Going forward, my focus is to finalize and successfully implement this scheme. I'm strongly a believer that the scheme should be finalized through a collaborative and inclusive approach, and views of all stakeholders should be considered properly. Another interesting fact which I want to discuss, that is, it has always been acknowledged that CAs are technically very strong and holds ethical values. However, still it is considered that they are not very creative and emotionally intelligent people. Therefore, we need to focus on those programs and activities through which we can inculcate these professional quotients. Moving towards the restructuring the operating model of the ICAP, I think a lot of discussion is going on this subject. And I'm a very strong believer of the governance structure. We are, as I already mentioned, we are continuously working on improvement of the governance structure. We are very focused that all departments of the institute will be handled by the executives of the institute, and council will be focused only on the policy making process. We will be soonly appointing the full-time CEO after getting the proper changes in the regulatory regime. There is no denial for that. When we talk about the restructuring, I believe there is also a reason for need to restructure in the council itself. To share an example, currently each province has representation on the council, but Islamabad Capital Territory does not have. So we are working on that, and after making the due changes in the law, we will try to introduce a council seat for the Islamabad. Similarly, a representation for each regional committee should be in proportion to the members residing in the each territory. So we will ensure that this proportion should be granted to the each constituency. Now I will move on to the strengthening the role of the profession to add more value to the society. This is a very, very broad topic. We know our accountants are very important. On one side, they are the custodian of the finances of the business. And on the other side, they are providing assurances on the financial statements of the companies. So we have to be very equipped for the recent challenges, upgrade our knowledge. Keeping in view, we are providing a support program for upgrading the knowledge of the newly starting CAs and also the non-QCR rated firm. So we will strengthen their model and this. I'm also known of the fact that each regulator has to remain within its own limit, and we will try to consider that each regulator will work in its own domain. Last but not the least, overseas are very close to my heart. I know they are raising our flag globe the world and also contributing the funds in our kitty. So I will work for the betterment of that. And to conclude my presentation, I want to say that I'm a strong advocate of change, diversity, and inclusion. And I truly believe that for long-term sustainability of any organization, there is always a need of fresh and diverse ideas. However, we need consistency, experience, and persistence to achieve sustainable growth. And it is said, persistence guarantees that results are inevitable. Thank you.